Lamar Odom, former basketball player, is now homeless. Earned, I believe, over 114 million around there, but during his career as a basketball player, quite a hefty amount. I don't know too much about Lamar. I don't keep up with him like that. I just saw it in my headline email news. I just know he was used to be married to a Kardashian, named Chloe. Heard she was trying to work things out with him, and he was messing around with a whole bunch of women and clubs and typical male behavior, right? With most men, not all men, most of them, many of them, a huge amount of them. Alcohol. I don't know if I think she tried to. I'm not sure. Try to give him some help, maybe therapy or counseling. I don't know all the details, but she tried to work it out with him, and it didn't work out. It didn't last. So he got evicted from his L.A. mansion. $15,000. $15,000, and a lot of us will ask, "Wow." But before I get to that, I want to say, I pray for Lamar Odom. I want to pray for him. I think majority of people you're gonna hear are gonna just bash him and just with no redemptive aspect to their bashing at all. I'm not saying there's no room to criticize, but there should be redemption as well. Pray for him. Wish him well. Some of us think, oh my God, how dare he? How could he? And by the grace of God, we're not. For those who are not homeless, we're not in that state. But we don't know what kind of life things happened to him that brought him to that point. I'm not excusing it, but we don't know. Often we don't know what we would do. We think we would never do that. That could never happen to me. How could he? He's such an idiot. Blah 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 blah. Go give him grace. Give him mercy. Obviously he's gonna pay for his decisions, his consequences of the decisions, and you reap what you sow. But I'm thinking, wow, over 100 million, and you're homeless. I mean, I don't know if he has a house. I would think if you're a multimillionaire, get you a house. You can easily afford it. Multiple homes. So I don't know. A lot of people get a whole lot of wealth, a lot of money. They don't know how to manage that wealth properly. They begin to go crazy with vacations and jewelry and money to girls and money to dudes and fancy cars and fancy this and fancy that. Blow it all off. The Bible says that wisdom is a principal thing. With all thy getting, get understanding. Many of us, we just want to get the money, get the sex, get the marriage, get the guy, get the girl, get the house. We don't ask for understanding. I want understanding of how to properly manage this, how to properly sustain this, multiply it, make it better. No, we just want it. We just want to get it. And often we don't go to sources of wisdom. We don't get around people. We don't expose ourselves to information that would help us to properly manage our resources. So a lot of people, they have millions, whether it's from basketball or straight from the lottery. A lot of people win the lottery. Years later, they're broke again because they're not getting the understanding element of it, right? So that's sad. And $15,000. I don't know what his income was at during that time. I think it was last year he got the new apartment or new place. Must be quite a place. $15,000. I don't know his income, where it's from, and all that. I don't know. I know that a lot of people tend to live above their means, and they just have so much money coming out, way more than is coming in. So. I don't know all the details, but and I know one factor also that led to his downfall, other than obviously the drinking, was he had a big drinking problem. Woman, And typically men will, and I used to be me, typically men, well, I never drank alcohol before, but typically men are want to do things or have a facade or an identity to please women. So yes, you got, yeah, so we will pop drinks, we pop champagne, all these things together, and we go to this, do that, for her affirmation, their affirmation. It's what the Bible says in Proverbs 5, verse 10 to 13. Lest strangers be filled with thy wealth, and thy labors be in the house of a stranger. If you read the verse before that, it's talking about the immoral woman. You know, how much money he gave to girls and to strippers and one night stand. I'm sure a whole bunch of money. Your wealth is in the house of a stranger when it's to be with your wife. A woman that if they were to see him homeless out there in the street, I'm gonna pretend like they didn't even know this guy. Oh, that's a guy that I slept with a few months ago. I don't know who he is. Oh, screw him, F him. Yeah, he don't love you. Don't care about you. But your wife, a real woman though, a real wife who actually loves you. We know that wife will marry a man for false motives, but ideally speaking, a wife, committed woman, will be like, well obviously, not will want to see you well and help you and take care of you and protect you and help you your money to be protected and to grow. Man, a lot of guys will do all these things for all these girls and vice versa. You go through a hard time, they don't care nothing about you. I feel the power of God. They feel nothing about you. Yet you're giving your wealth is in their house. Those hoes, come on, let's talk about harlots, whores, they don't care nothing about you. And your wealth, your hard-earned, wealth is in their house. You know, I mean, I know sometimes people get wealth in easy ways or other ways, not good ways. But your wealth is in their house. Wow. Lest strangers be filled with thy wealth, and thy labors be in the house of a stranger. The fruits of your labor is in somebody else's house. They're benefiting from your work, and they don't love you. And thou mourn at the last when thy flesh and thy body are consumed. You know, a lot of people today who are homeless and now don't have access to a lot of things they used to have access to, and good food, nutrition, and you know, they're not eating as well. They're stressed out. They're drinking alcohol. They're on drugs, and that's consuming your flesh, consuming your organs. Because they want to put women or guys as their god, as their reason for living, trying to please them. Now they're crying now and say, how have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof, and have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined my ear to them that instructed me. Sure, Chloe was telling him a whole bunch of stuff, man, you got to get it together, man. What are you doing? And maybe other people in his life were trying to tell him, you know, to get it together, man. Before I saw his social media accounts and all these things, and he wasn't listening. I'm going to do what I want. I'm a baller. I got money, man. I'm Lamar Odom, man. Look at him now. Sad. How have you hated instruction? Yeah. Bible says, if any man think he is standing now, let him take heed lest he fall. So the time Lamar would think, oh yeah, I'm the man, bro, I'll get the girl I want, man, driving the car I want, live wherever I want, oh, I got it. But what about now, man? It's the same for a lot of people. What about now? Don't play with sin. Don't play with rejecting God. Don't play with God. You reject God's voice over and over again. Your time is coming. You don't care. I'm gonna do what I want. I don't care. All right. Lamar Odom didn't care. Look at him now. Like a whole bunch of other people are homeless. God bless y'all. I love y'all. Keep God first place. Don't despise wisdom and instruction from proven wisdom. God bless y'all.